Welcome everybody to Point. Oh God, I'm loud. But welcome everybody to Point of View, a podcast where we talk about Efeds and pro wrestling. Today's topics are going to be as simple as possible because today's topics is going to be about Fire Pro Feds, Wrestling Video Game Universe Amino Feds, Wrestling Amino Leagues, 2K Feds, bringing back Aki into the mix, and none other than how I book NAW and MSW. Probably don't know who I am. My name is Mal, or call me Double M on the websites. Basically, I am a booker of NAW and MSW, a Aki league. But let me talk to you about how I book the shows. How I usually book my shows is very simple. I just let the flow. I go with the flow. Or sometimes I might ask people, do you want to cut a promo so we can start storylines or whatever? But just how it is. And I just go with the flow because when it comes down to booking decisions and all that stuff, I usually book my shows months in advance because I usually don't want to have the hassle of, doing all this mess and all that because doing everything the day of, it's gonna fuck with me. It's gonna it's gonna how to explain this? It's going to take a weight. It's gonna make weights for me, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's going to take forever to do. Mm. Because how I want to do my shows is if you know how CWF does their shows, how it's so quality, like they have the pyro, they have the commentators, they have everything. My show doesn't really have because I have commentators, nor me commentating over the match because I have to deal with booking. And I really want to make things a bit more sports like slash, you know, sports entertainment. So that's how I usually do my shows. Because it's more easier for me. What else? How I book but that's how I book usually NAW, non-stop action wrestling. That's how I usually book it. Because NAW is a fire pro fest, so everything's easier for me. Versus the Aki games, I do miss some wrestling. It's a no mercy fed. It's a Aki fed, but the only reason why I'm doing the Aki Fest because it's because of a community I'm in, the Wrestling Video Universe Amino community, the one of my favorite communities to be a part of. If you don't know who they are, I put a link into the description to their Amino. There's some cool people. There's not a lot of people there, which sucks ass. If you look at how many people is there, you'd be like, damn, that's a lot of people. But at the same time, where are they at? So basically, just go join their community, man. Like they some cool ass people for real. And another thing, right? And another thing is basically with the Midson Wrestling, it's an Aki Fest. So the gameplay is not as smooth. Well, it's smooth. It's fucking fantastic. Like I cannot lie about that. But the thing is that is the AI is not as advanced as you see on Fire Pro. Fire Pro AI is like over the top. Like, what the fuck am I watching? Am I watching real wrestling or I'm watching motherfucking a game? But yeah. Next topic. Speaking of wrestling video game universe, Amino and wrestling Amino, they have leagues, and these leagues be on the good stuff. What I mean is basically like I don't really. I'll be honest with you. When it comes to wrestling amino leagues, I don't really pay attention to them. Only reason why I don't really pay attention to them because you got to read it. And not saying I don't like I can read manga and all that shit. Like the comics and all that. I can read that, but being dedicated to write like this is for wrestling amino. Being dedicated to write matches from beginning, middle, and end with all the spots and make it entertaining, you deserve a reward. Cause that is absolutely bonkers. Like I never ever thought about writing a match. Only reason why is because I don't have the time and patience. I don't have the time and patience to go over, edit, write a match, rewrite it, and do that like 5 times for a show, 5 to 3 times for a show. That to me takes dedication, and I would love to read some of these matches, but the thing is that I don't like to read. So like I'm not complaining about it. Like they deserve a fucking reward. They deserve everything. But yeah, versus the wrestling video game leagues, like they tough. They cool. Like I love them. Not to be biased, that like I love that community. I'm not being biased. Like the Fire Pro community and the 2K community and all that other extra shit, they get together, but they are not like there's some tribal shit and there's some like you know drama and shit, which I don't like. Versus the wrestling video game community league, there's not really drama, but everybody want to come together and help each other out and join their feds and shit. For example, I got one person named Superstar. He's interested in joining nonstop action wrestling. I'm about to say 2K, my Fire Pro Federation that I run, and I'm gonna let him in. Like fuck, man. Like people who want to join my league, who want to join my show, they could join my show anytime they fucking want. Like I don't really got no limits. If I have to, if I step out of my reality, because I have realities and I love them. If I step out of my reality and say I gotta create him, I gotta create him from scratch and shit. This is not like what you're looking at right now. This is not him. This is not him. I'm not making him right now. I'm making him like I'm making a character that been stuck in my head for like forever, named Quincy. He's basically my AJ Styles of the Federation. So if you don't like AJ Styles, then you go fuck yourself. But anyways, back to what I'm saying. The rest of video game leagues, they be on point. But what I hate, well, I don't hate. What I kind of disrupts me, like destructs me from watching it a lot is the quality. If the quality was like screen recorded, then I would watch it more and more and more, like how I watch our CWF, HTW, and all the other extra leagues, like how they do the screen recording from the game or from whatever. If it's like that, then I will watch it like religiously. but but they have to record the TV screen and all that shit. Kind of takes out what I like, but they be they be cool. Like they got some good stuff. So yeah. like how am I supposed to put this? I think I talk about two topics, and I'm just like, the fuck am I talking about now? Um, let's talk about bringing back Aki. Like, I love the Aki engine. The Aki engine. Like, I'm currently making a wrestling game from Unity engine that's gonna be like Aki, but I need some animation on stuff. Talk to a person who does Mickey dance animations. He letting us use the animations that made, so we could translate that into the Unity engine. So basically, we could make a game. But the thing is, with the Aki games, how they do their stuff is very, very, very different than what we do now with video games. If we have a mocap, I wouldn't mind mocapping some animations, like some taunts or some shit, because I have a lot of ideas I want to get out there. So, like, yeah. But the thing is, with that, I really think that, like, if you bring back the Aki engine will be different. It will be a lot different than what we have right now. Now, let's take let's talk about 2K. All right, 2K. I love SmackDown versus Raw. I really love SmackDown versus Raw. 2K is not SmackDown versus Raw. It's not what I like. What they do now with their promotion is freaking trash. It's trash. Like, it's literally trash. If they have a better promotion like how they did with SmackDown versus Raw and shit, then then I will probably buy the game. But I'm probably still gonna buy the game because, like, I'll be honest with you, I'm only buying the game just to make calls and like do some indie shows, like make my own, like make Tasmania my main call on 2K, and basically, like, you know join some federations and shit. Especially since I'm in the wrestling video game Amino, and they have the federations for 2K. Yes, I'm going to join it. I'm going to join. Fuck. I'm going to join their federations, and just have fun. That's the thing I miss about wrestling games. It's the fun. Like, you can have fun all you want, but you just shit, man. Like, come on, you gotta have fun. Next, 2K Feds. Speaking of 2K, the 2K Fed community is actually pretty diverse. How I'm trying to explain is basically like the 2K community is kind of split. You got the big 2K communities like Star Team and other shit. Then you got the small 2K communities, which is the indie shows. And it's like, I'll be honest with you, making a 2K Fed is hard. It's really hard. Like, if you see on my channel, I tried so hard to make a successful 2K Fed, but failed. I get burnt out. I either stop, I either be lazy, or I either just lost motivation to do it, or I just forget about it completely. I'll be honest with you, whoever watched this podcast and knows me, for example, like Cedric, or let me turn the volume down a little bit. Cedric, or John Nubai, two bomb ass people to me in the Fire Pro community. But there's no buts about them. But what I'm trying to say is basically back to the point. I run so many feds and quit. So I'm either not trustworthy with a Fed or I'm just so like, what the fuck am I doing? B, I don't know what to do anymore. I give up and some shit like that. But at the end of the day, I just want to run a Fed. Like I really want to run a Fed so badly. So the thing is with the 2K community, it's so hard to run a 2K Fed because if you want to make a Fed, you can make a Fed. It could be extreme fed, hardcore fed, a Japanese wrestling promotion fed, a strong style, a King's Road. You could do anything you want with the 2K. But the thing is, the simulation is shit. It's not fun no more. And plus, most of the times, how I run my feds is that I run a choreography. I do choreography with my feds. So it's like, I mean, on 2K feds, not on Fire Pro. Fire Pro do the shit for me, but like for 2K feds, like you choreography the match. It's fun, but it's just time consuming and it gets frustrating to the point where like this not the match you want to run. The match is crap. The match sucks. You lost the match and the match ending is absolutely shit. You run it like a real promotion. And I'm gonna give you some fads that to like look out for. For if you're interested in 2K. See if I can find them real quick. There's um like I'm on Amino right now. There is World Championship Call. That's one of my favorite 2K feds. Like they some cool ass people. I mean cool ass person. I don't know if it's a boy or girl who runs the fed. The fuck was that? But like that's one fed to watch out for. And if I go on Discord and I need to go on the need to go on the Discord. All these are wrestling video games Amino because that's the best one. There's virtual pro wrestling. I mean extreme virtual pro wrestling. They're not in the community, but they also some cool ass people for that shit. Then there is Rowan Pro Wrestling, Extreme Global Wrestling, New Extreme Wrestling. As you can see, all these motherfuckers want to be extreme. I got no criticism about that, but just have fun. But yeah, like basically, all I can say is that for the 2K feds, like there's a lot of fucking feds out there, but they don't got the good. Like they don't got mm, like they need more exposure because there's some good ass feds out there and I just want them to be like successful. Like I only watch I need to go back playing 2K. I might get 2K20 like I said, but only reasons to I don't fuck with the roster. It's a WWE game, but they trying to add more shit to the game. I'm not gonna pre-order it. Like the game doesn't want me. I'm not gonna pre-order the game. If I do, that's only because I want the Fiend Bray Wyatt. But at the same time, it's like whatever. Everything else, I just make my fucking call. They give me the moves. They give me the shit. The entrances are awesome and all that. But at the end of the day, whatever. Fire Pro Feds. Again, just like a 2K Feds, they need to be a community for specifically just to help each other out because not a lot of people help each other out with a Fire Pro. Not a lot of people's helping each other out. There's some tribalism in the community, and then there's like people just being assholes and shit. And it's like real annoying. I love Fire Pro. I play Fire Pro Returns. Not on the PS2, but on the emulator. Fuck you if you think that's a bad idea. The game is fun as hell. My thing is this. I want the community to help each other out. Make it like a fucking network. HTW. John Newby runs HTW. Man, he's a cool dude. You got CR Fire Pro. You got Figure 4. You got everybody. You got all these other different Fire Pro feds. They some cool ass people too. I just wish that everybody can like help each other out as a community. Like they probably doing it, and I just don't see it. But I just really feel like there's not a lot of like bonds. We should have like some Fire Pro feds are fun. Like they're cool, especially people who put effort to their work. Same with 2K. People who put effort to their work gets the best fucking like promotion. What else is out there, man? What else is there to talk about? Because I know I got some other shit to talk about too. Oh my god, bruh. It's only been 21 minutes I've been talking. And I literally got all the topics down. Well, I guess we could just talk about this. I guess we could talk about like how the fact that like I'm literally just like if you want to join this podcast or talk or whatever this is, let me know. Like let me know cuz so I can add you to the podcast. You got to have Discord so because that's easier because the easiest way to contact me is through Discord. And I will put a Discord in the description below if I remember. Because sometimes I don't remember shit. Like I remember it, but I just don't really. But I just don't like. It just falls off my head. But like, what I want to do, because today's Friday, October 4th. The second NW show was yesterday at 3 o'clock, and we got a CWF show today at 8. And SmackDown Live comes on. I mean, that's SmackDown Live. Friday Night SmackDown. Fuck. So, yeah. What a day to be a wrestling fan? So, I guess we could talk about some, like, news regarding CWF. Let's see. Let's go to the Discord and let's pull out the fucking CWF news. And I'm scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Yay. Ugh. The dirt sheets and news, people. First of all, October 1st, 2019, 7 p.m. CWF Fight is going to get a new theme song during its season premiere on New Year's Day, Wednesday, January 1st, 2020. It'll be followed up by debut of Unlimited on Thursday, January 2nd, 2020. First of all, fuck you because Not like in a mean way, but like just god damn it, boy. You followed up a new show on the day of NAW. God damn it, you. Like shit. Can't you get any worse? but in all seriousness though, that's kind of cool. Like you get a new theme song, then that YouTube music, which is absolutely cancer now. And you get to like fuck around. What I mean by that is that like they get to I thought I accidentally turned off my mic the whole time. What I mean by that is that like they get a new show, Unlimited. That's probably gonna be a B show or a C show. I skipped B for C show because it's like Saturday Night Slam, and basically, what's the point? They got too many motherfuckers in the roster, anyways. Shit, I would spoil something that I know, but I ain't gonna say it now. But shit, man, but nothing bad about it. He can do whatever he wants. And the other news is that like they released a pay-per-view schedule. Second anniversary show, January 19th, 2020. No rules applies. That's probably hardcore shit. Yeah, February 16th, 2020. Reigning Champions coming back. Shockwave's coming back. Bloodlust. First time ever. Royalty of Wrestling. Queen of Wrestling. Queen of Wrestling is going to be on March, April, May, June. June 27th. And King of Wrestling, June 28th. I forgot to tell you the dates for Ring of Champion. Reign of Champion, March 29th. Shockwave, April 26th. Bloodlust, May 24th. Championship Pride, July 19th. Revolution 2, August 30th. Then you got September 27th, Revenge Roulette. The fuck is High Velocity? I'm just like, I did not see that. I did not see that when I first look at the pay per view calendar. High Velocity is going to be October 11th, Fright of the 9th, October 25th, Faction Wars 2, November 11th, and in game is December 27th. That's a that's a November 11th. I meant November 29th. And High Velocity will be a cruiserweight event. So take it as TNA Destination X. I love Destination X, especially the old school Destination X, 2009, 2010. I think Yushi Goroshi, but I'm kind of excited for next year. Next year seems might be lit. The I think this can be the second anniversary, third year. Yeah, third year of the show. But kind of excited for next year. I said kind of because I don't know how I'm gonna feel some way. Cause I could be on another hiatus of wrestling, but we may never know. Only reason why I might have a hiatus of wrestling is because I get sick and tired of looking at the same topic and shit. But it's whatever. I want some CR news some one day. Like I want like for this podcast, I might review wrestling shows, review like a lot of things because I want this podcast or show to be fun, to be for the community, for the wrestling game community, and for the wrestling community in general, and for the role playing leagues motherfuckers too. This podcast is not for kids because I keep cussing. But the original podcast I had was called Behind the Singlet. Good stuff. Good podcast. And yeah, like it was a good podcast while it lasts. Take this as like a revamped version of the show because like I'm just gonna because I'm gonna kind of get sick and tired of working on Quincy right now. But like take it as like a revamped version of the show. Well, like damn, yeah, this is like a revamped version of the original show Behind the Singlet. And this podcast, like I said, is gonna be about wrestling video games and wrestling in general, feds, leagues, all that in the community of pro wrestling. Because who doesn't like a good pro wrestling show? So I might get off right now because I don't got nothing else to talk about. I'm getting out of here, man. I might do another episode tomorrow, depending on how I feel. And I'm going to like just right now cool edit some shows and like just enjoy my time. Short episode. I don't care how you feel about the short episode. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a like. Comment below if you want to see this again. Comment below. Like I'll be down to like do this shit again. If you want to join my Fed, then you can join my Fed. I might make a Discord for this, not just a podcast, but for everything Efeds. And go to the website. Go to the WordPress website I made. Be the Efed champion. That is going to be the site for all news, rumors, and all the Efed shit. Be the Efed champion, my friend. So I might just create the Discord right now. Be Tech, be the Efed champion. That's going to be that is the Discord. I'm going to edit the Discord so it could be for us and only us. People who loves Efeds, pro wrestling, and all the other good shit. First few who join the Discord gets to be the moderators and shit. And yeah, if you enjoy this podcast or whatever you want to call it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, tell me if you want to be a guest, tell me if you want to join the Fed, and hope to see you guys next time. Ciao.